Alright guys, today I'm going to be showing you how to modify your Sega Saturn Model 2 so that it can play games while the disc tray is open. First thing you need to do is take out any disc that is inside. Then pull out any cords that are attached to the console. That includes controllers, that includes power cables, connector cables, whatever. You don't have to remove the battery or video CD card or anything like that. I don't think those would be necessary. Now you need to look for the screw holes. This screw hole, this one, there's a screw right here in this little nook, there's a screw right here in this little nook. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I have already went ahead and removed those screws just for the process of making this video shorter. So I'm now going to remove the top of the console. There. This is the underside. If you'd like to, go ahead and clean this out. This would be a good time to do that. And here's the console itself. If you'd like to, go ahead and clean out your console, if that's something you would like to do. Okay. Now you're going to have to try it. You're going to have to try and find this little switch. But since it's a video, I can clearly show you where that is. In order to make here, I'm just going to show you. Don't do this. I'm just going to show you what it looks like. This is the power cord being plugged back in. This is the CD. This is the disc tray. I'm going to put a CD on here. Remember, don't do this. Hit the power button. That little peg lights up. That's actually what the power light is. The disc begins to spin. Disc begins to spin. Okay? So, the mechanism for causing the disc to spin is actually this little lever right here, which you can't see very well because it's taped up. This one right here. Okay? So what you're going to do, mine is already taped up, so I'm just going to remove the tape. Remember, you will not be doing this process unless you've already modified your Saturn and don't remember how you did it, or yeah, whatever. So this is the little lever that you need. This little lever right here. You can't see it, my camera sucks, but that is the lever that you need. See, watch my finger. Watch this lever, this little lever. See how it gets pushed in? There is a plastic piece and there's a little metal tip in front of it. Make sure both of those pieces get pressed back as far as it can against this metal in the back. There's a little metal tab in the back. Make sure these two pieces are pressed against this. Now, tape those down. The way I do it, I don't know if I can show you while I'm holding the camera. I don't have a tripod. But I'm going to show you as best as I can. So, of course, you're going to need a Phillips screwdriver to remove the screw holes. Scotch tape will do just fine. And maybe scissors if you want to have an easier way to cut the tape. So, give me 1 second to cut some tape. Alright. Here's a good sized piece of tape. Sorry, lighting, horrible, my bad. Here's a good sized piece of tape. I want to take this and place this around this little pin. So maybe I can set this here. Cool, that actually worked. Okay. See this little pin? It has to be pressed in. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull back this little tab. There's a little plastic tab here. Don't pull on this really hard. It may break. And I'm going to just slide the tape in there. God, I feel so stupid doing it this way. Okay. Just going to slide the tape in. Here. It's a lot easier when you're not fighting over a camera and lighting. Slide the tape in. See this? See this little lever? Press this lever back all the way. Press the lever back all the way. Then wrap the tape around it tight. It needs to be tight, because the first time I did it, I didn't make it really tight, and all of a sudden the disc stopped spinning, and I was very confused. So when I went back to reopen the console to see what happened, the tape had actually come loose. So make sure this is really tight. I'm doing a horrible job of this right now, actually. So make sure it's tight. That is an absolutely horrible job. Do not do it that way, okay? But this is the general idea of what you need to do. Put tape on it to push this pin back. Okay? Push that pin back, and that will cause the disc tray to spin. I probably should have showed you after I had pulled this off that this wasn't spinning, but putting that back on is a pain in the ass, so I'm not taking it off right now. So here you go. Unplug the power cord back in. Take a game. Place the game on. Power cord's plugged in. Take the game. Watch that power light. There it goes. There goes that disc spinning. So as I said, you need to make sure that this is very tight. Not really tight, and careful not to bend this back part. This back part that you actually wrap the tape around is a very flimsy piece of metal. It's probably aluminum or something. It's very flimsy. Do not pull on that. Do not bend it. Do not do anything, because you might weaken it and then you might screw up the mechanism totally. So don't put any pressure on this if you can, other than just wrapping the tape around it. After that, if you'd like to clean out your console, go ahead and do so whenever you're done. Sorry, I forgot to remove the power cord. Whenever you're done, carefully put your lid back on. Don't do it with one hand like I am, because I'm holding a freaking camera. Carefully put your lid back on. You'll notice that it's a little bit loose. This CD tray might be a little bit loose. Just don't mess with anything. Just right after you put the lid back on, try putting a game inside. See if it's level. If the disc, oh god, it's not powered on. I was like, if the disc begins to spin, oh no, it didn't work. Okay, so plug your power cord in carefully. Power button. See if the disc spins. If it spins, good. Remove the power cord again. Pull out the game. Close this. Remember, you don't necessarily have to have a game. Just need some kind of disc. And then reapply the screws. Screw the screws back in into the holes. And that's it. If you guys have any questions, please comment. I'll be monitoring my comments, so if anyone has anything to say, like to whatever, thank you, or whatever you want to do, ask me a question, please do so. Other than that, thanks for watching the video, and good luck playing the games.